Move your body, maybe move your booty meat to the side, move those bones. There, wiggle your feet if you can. Wiggle those toes. And just breathe. Find your spine, lengthen your belly, straighten your neck. Inhale and exhale. Bring attention to your heart. Maybe even breathe into that space behind your heart. Inhaling, filling that belly up with air. Maybe opening up your mouth for an audible exhale. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your jaw. Bring your attention to the middle of your forehead. Relaxing your eyes. Maybe taking this time to set an intention for today's practice, for the rest of this week, or this month in general. We're going to do a few clearing breaths, filling up our belly with air to the maximum capacity. Open your mouth for an audible exhale, bringing that belly button back into the spine. Maybe without your fingers, take as many of those you need. We're going to open up today's practice with chanting Om, which is the resonance of the divine. You can leave your palms or your wrists on top of your knees, palms facing up or down. Or you can inhale your arms up, bring those palms together and down into prayer hands. Feel free to chant along or just be present. We're going to take one clearing breath before going to Om. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Return to your breath. To prayer, slowly release them to consciousness. Wiggle your fingers. Whenever you're ready. From here, we'll open those legs. Whenever you're ready with your breath. Just move out those ankles. Rotation going. And maybe whenever you're ready to bring it back in, switching out the rotation that was on before. Bringing the opposite leg up front. No. Beautiful. Move the booty meat out this way. Yeah, we're Roll out your shoulders, roll out your neck. Find and feel your body. Pardon me, guys. Sorry. All right. So, roll those shoulders back. Straighten your spine, straighten your neck. Crown of the head is facing the heavens. We're going to do some neck stretches. So, we're going to inhale this right arm up and place those fingers on the left side of your temple. You want your left hand on top of your left knee. Open up this right elbow with your breath. We're going to inhale, bringing our neck slightly to the right. Take a few breaths here. Make sure your shoulders aren't digging into your ears. Tone that spine. Maybe even tighten your glutes. From here, we're going to take this left hand and walk it out to our side. We're just breathing here. You should feel active in this pose. Push those knees down to the mat and tighten those glutes. Beautiful. Tone that belly and don't forget to breathe. If it's available to you, start to walk that left hand to the back behind you. Maybe your fingers come up as if you're cupcaking the ground, or your palms are lay on the mat. Keep your posture and breathe. With your breath, you'll slowly walk this left hand back by your side, taking the breath there. And then placing that left hand back on that left knee. Slowly softening up this right elbow, bringing your head back to neutral. Inhaling that right arm up and releasing it to your left. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move to the other side. We're going to walk this left hand out. Inhale, our arm up. Bring that left hand to the right side of the temple. Opening up this left elbow. With your breath, moving your right hand to your right knee. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, slowly bring your head to the left. Getting that stretch in your neck. Releasing this right shoulder, moving it away from your ear. Don't forget to breathe. Activating this pose by pushing your knees down and tightening those glutes. With your breath, we're going to walk this right hand out to our side. Lengthening your spine, getting a stretch on both sides. Available, walk that hand back. Being sure to breathe and not rest into your ribs, lengthening that spine. Inhaling, gently walking that hand back to your side, and then walking it back to your hand. Tighten those glutes, soften this left elbow, and slowly bring your head back to neutral. Inhaling your left arm up and releasing that down to the back. Beautiful. Take a breath here, clearing breath, inhale. Audible exhale. Release all that, release all that. Let's take one more. From here, we're going to, Again, tighten our glutes, straighten our spine, straighten our neck, interlace our fingers. We want to lift them up. Take a breath here. Our elbows are still soft. Inhale, audible exhale. Your next inhale, start to flip your palms up and straighten out your elbows. Get in that reach, bringing the chin to the sky. Tucking in that pelvis, tightening your glutes. Breathe. Soften your elbows gently. Take an inhale and exhale, and then go back to straightening that. You're going to do that 3 times at your own pace. When you're ready, you're going to slowly soften those elbows, bring those palms back to your lap. Releasing that interlace and bringing out your fingers. From here, we want to walk our right hand out to our side. Beautiful. We're going to take our left hand and place them behind us on the mat. If you can get your fingers underneath your glute, do that. But if it's available to you, to bring that left hand all the way around and let your fingertips sit on your right thigh. You want your thumbs facing down, pointing down on that finger, on that your right thumbs facing down. Walking this left hand out some more. Inhale, and slowly take that twist to the left. And bring this right hand to the right knee. Inhale, bring that gaze over the left shoulder. Audible exhale. And if it's available to you, you can take this right hand and place it on this left knee and do a slight gentle twist. Breathe. Shoulders away from ears. And the next inhale, slowly bringing your gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe. Tighten those glutes. When you're ready, you can bring that gaze back over your left shoulder. Softening this right hand, bringing that to the right knee. Breathe. And as you exhale, you can release the left hand to the left knee. You can let those legs breathe, bring those out, shake them up. Twist it, and maybe rotate, bring that back in. We're gonna walk out right whenever you're ready, move with your breath. Take a clearing breath. We're gonna take this right hand and walk it out. Inhaling our left palm up and above us, bringing our torso to the right. Placing this right palm on the mat and breathe. Not digging into those ribs. Maybe bring your gaze up. Maybe bring your gaze down to look down at the hand on the mat. Take another breath here. We're going to tighten our glutes and anchor our knees down because we're about to activate. We're about to get active. We're going to take this right hand and flip it up and bring it up to the sky. Lengthen and breathe. Let those palms connect and bring them down to the center. Beautiful. And move to the other side. We're now going to take this right hand, walk that out, and bring that behind us with our moving with our breath. You can place those fingertips underneath your glutes, or if it's available to you, place your hand on that left thigh. Thumb facing down, taking that gentle twist with your breath, bringing this left arm to the right knee. Maybe even flipping that palm up to get just a little bit more. Bringing your gaze over that left, right shoulder. Breathe. Tightening your glutes. Next inhale, gently bring your gaze over this left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Beautiful. When you're ready with your breath, bring your gaze back over to the right shoulder. Softening this left elbow, bring that left wrist to the left knee. With your breath, releasing this right arm, bring your right arm to your right knee. Beautiful. Feel like you want to open up those legs and get a little bit more shaky out, please do so. Rotate those ankles, maybe lift those heels, and do both directions with your breath. Take your time. And here, y'all, we're gonna actually open up a little bit more. I want you to, with your breath. Oh, she thinks you're a flower. She's not a flower, and she comes in peace, and she sends you love. I don't think, oh, it's a guy. I think he want to pollinate you. You think you're a sexy flower at that. Ready to be pollinated. Look at that. Maybe take a clearing breaths here, a clearing or a few clearing breaths here. Lengthening that spine. Crown her head to the sky. You're ready. We're going to slowly place our hands in front of us with your breath. And one hand at a time, walk it out in front of you. Not straining, locking in those elbows and just taking a few breaths here. You want to take your forearms to the mat by taking a few steps back on your hands and bring your forearms, and if that's available to you, do so. But most importantly, just have your forehead facing the mat and take a few breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. And with your breath, you can slowly walk your body back up. Have a breath here. With your breath, we're going to grab our right big toe. Lengthen. Breathe. Then we're going to anchor our body towards our toe. And just lengthening from there. Placing this left hand out in front of you. With your breath, just gently fold forward. Maybe keeping that left arm strong. Just to get a stretch. Locking in those elbows. Breathe. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, soften this left elbow, walk that back in. Slowly start to push yourself up and release that toe, that foot. Bring your body to neutral. Have a breath here before moving to the other side, grabbing that toe or that foot, and moving with your breath. Inhale, exhale, anchor your body towards that foot, and start to stretch and lengthen. Maybe walking your right arm out, pushing your right palm down, and pulling your left toe in. Breathe. Slowly soften that right elbow, walk that hand back in. Slowly release this left foot, walking that arm back up, letting your torso find neutral, rotating your shoulders back. Beautiful. Right. You come back into easy pose whenever you're ready with your breath. Remember, we want to anchor these knees down, tighten these glutes. Let's move that meat so we can really feel our bones, feel that activation. We're going to lift this right hand and bring it behind our head. Being mindful, we're going to use our left hand to assist us. And this is plenty. Breathe. Fanning out those elbows, toning your belly. Breathe. Long belly. Find the engagement inside your body. Find the engagement outside your body and soften where you can. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly release this left hand, slowly release this left hand. Take a breath. We're going to inhale both of our arms up, bringing this left hand underneath the right. We're going to cross that. And if you can, wrap your arms, hands together, do that. If not, this is fine. This is fine. If you can, bring it around, do that. We're going to lift these elbows out and make them parallel to our shoulders. Tighten those glutes, long belly, and breathe. Pinkies pointing out like it wants to get away from you. Open up those shoulders and breathe. Shoulders away from ears. You can slowly soften those elbows. Bringing the thumbs to your nose, taking a breath here. Audible exhale. One more. And slowly release those hands with your breath. Bringing your hands to your shoulders. Nice and hard. You can release all that down to the mat. Rotate those shoulders, shake whatever your body feels. Listen to your body and do what it needs, whatever you feel, before moving to the other side. Inhaling this left hand up when you're ready. So now I'm going to be going behind the back with the assistance with the right arm. Opening up those elbows, opening up that chest and breathing. Beautiful. Continue to breathe. Tighten those glutes. Long belly. Beautiful. Soften where you can. And slowly start to release this right arm, bringing that down. Release this left arm, bringing that down. Taking a breath here. We're going to inhale our arms up. Left hand now is going to go underneath the right. Come into eagle arms, wrapping that if you can. Whatever variation you took on the other side. It's much simpler just to do this. Like if you just crisscross the elbows. Yeah. And then lift the elbows. Beautiful. Or if it's easier, Kiana, yeah, you're good. You're good. Breathe. Lift those shoulders up. Long belly, tight glutes. Pinkies are trying to run away from you. Thumbs are facing the opposite direction. Palms, fingers shooting up. Breathe. Y'all look beautiful. And slowly start to bring those thumbs to the nose. With your breath, releasing those hands to your shoulders. And take a clearing breath. Release that whenever you're ready. All that you just write, we're going to lean up and we're going to spill it out. Take an inhale, exhale, release all of that. Do 2 more of those. Beautiful. Come back out. Come back to neutral. Release your leg with your breath. Shake it out. I don't know about y'all. My legs like, let me breathe. It's right. What? Just a little bit. It's just gonna be. Y'all the sunshine, so it ain't gonna happen for long. Now we're going to do another forward fold, walking those hands out. Ooh. Feel this stretch in your shoulders. Walk your hands out as much as you can. Beautiful. Maybe from here, flip your right hand up, leaving your left palm down, and breathe. Yes, get all into that back. Breathe. Forehead facing down to the mat. Breathe. This is your medicine. Whenever you're ready, bringing that right palm back down. Taking a breath. Before flipping that left palm open and up. You have more length to walk your right arm up. Just a finger scooch. Do so. And breathe. One more. Beautiful. And slowly, with your breath at your own pace, slowly walk your hands up. Let head being the last thing to come up. Slowly but surely coming up. And here, you bring your feet together. You're going to enter a staff. And this is just whether you want your palms down or you want to fist your arms. You just lift up and come down. It's like a reset. Move the knee out the way. That's staff. From here, if it's available to you, you're going to grab your big toe or your foot. If not, grab that strap. Wrap that strap around your foot. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Left arm outside. Tighten those glutes. Tighten those quads, because what we're going to do is pick up this right leg and we're going to thread it. So we're just going to pull it back. Breathe with your breath. Do a few of those. Straight spine. Beautiful, yes. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing that. Going back up. Maybe taking a slight twist to each side. Yeah, before we move with your breath. Pardon me. Now, I said grab your big toe, but if you can grab your foot, grab your foot. And if not, use the strap. Place this with your left hand, grabbing the foot, your left foot. Place your right hand on the side of you. We're going to tighten those glutes, tighten those quads, and pick this left leg up, and then thread it back with our breath. And maybe when you get back there, you want to hold it for a second. take a few of those. When you're ready, release. Roll those shoulders back. Get into staff. Okay, from here, we're going to, I feel like, I don't know, but how do y'all lower back feel? Feel like a tightness or anything? Yeah? Okay, let's get into it. We're gonna come into slowly bending the knees and coming down on our backs. Laying it down. Thank y'all for being the sunshine, the umbrella to the rain. Slowly get down to your mat. Beautiful. Now your feet, you're going to walk. We're gonna go into reclined butterfly. So the palms, the bottoms of our feet, the soles of our feet are going to kiss and touch, and we're gonna open up those knees. Maybe placing your hands on your outer edges of your thighs or knees. Take some breaths here. Maybe your hands want to be on your heart and one on your belly. Relax and release. Whenever you're ready, with your breath, you're going to bring your arms out to T. Bringing your gaze to your left palm. We're going to slowly bring this right knee up to face the sky and then bring it over to the left. Breathe. Slowly look over to your your right palm. Maybe even face both of those palms up and push the tops of your hand down and get more into that back stretch. You ready? Bring your gaze back to neutral. We're gonna open up that with your breath. We're gonna open up this right knee. Open up that butterfly. Take a breath here. You're moving with your breath. We're gonna close it by bringing that left knee to meet the right. Bringing your gaze over to the left. Breathe. Maybe even tighten your glutes. Slowly, when you're ready, bring your gaze back to neutral. Gonna open up that butterfly. We're gonna bring both of our hands to the sides, underneath our knees. Bringing those hands on outside of each knee, and with your breath, closing those knees up with your hands. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Knees touching. We're gonna walk those feet to the outsides of the mat, to the edges of the mat, but keep those knees touching and walk your feet out as wide as possible and breathe. All right, beautiful people. You can close that, walk your feet back in, and roll over to either side you feel comfortable on. Use that opposite hand to lift you up. We're gonna come up to our seats. here. Bring our knees together. We're going to a seated child's pose and just hug these elbows in. Bring your chin into your chest. 4, 2, 3. Take a few clearing breaths. Breathing air into your lower back. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready, we're going to release that grip, release our feet, and now bring our bellies into the mat. Get into that safely. Hands, we're going to walk our hands out in front of us, parallel. Feet directly to the back. Feet parallel to each other. Tops of feet on the mat. Take a clearing breath here. We're going to go into superhero. So you can watch me first, but I'm definitely going to explain it. We're going to push our palms down into the mat and raise our shoulders and just take a few breaths here. Push those hips into the mat. Chest is up. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe. From here, you can bring this right leg, right arm back, and bend this left knee. And whether your hands can meet your toes or, yeah, you got it. That's enough. That's plenty. Breathe. I want you to push this left hand down to lift your chest up and push your right foot down to lift up even more too. Breathe. Pushing that hand into your foot into the hand. When you're ready to release with your breath, let that grip go. Releasing that hand and that foot to the mat. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Taking a clearing breath here. When you're ready, right cheek to the mat. Take the breath in. And with your breath, we're going to come to meet you when you're ready. We're going to ignite those hands because we're going to the other side. Pushing our palms down to the ground, lifting our chest up. We're going to inhale this left arm up. Inhale this right leg up. And on your next breath, bending that knee and bringing that arm back to meet each other and pushing the foot into the hand. Breathe. Push that right hand into the mat, that left foot down. Dig those hips into the mat. When you're ready, can you release? Bringing that left cheek to the mat, taking a breath there. Tighten your glutes. Bringing that right cheek to the mat, releasing everything and taking a breath. And before we go into the next variation, there's a few, so I want you to do whichever one you want to do. Another one is just pushing yourself up and lifting your legs, and that's it. But if you want to go into the same leg, you can do, yeah, let's do the, okay, we can stay where we are, my bad, y'all. Push those hands down and lift those chests up, breathe. We're going to bend this right leg and take this right hand back and let that meet. Pushing that left hand down to lift that chest up and breathe. One more breath here. Releasing when you're ready. And at your own pace, you move to the other side with your breath. Pushing those hips into the mat. Beautiful. Release that. Release it all to the mat. Hands by your side. Whenever you're ready, take a clearing breath on your left. Get ready. And right. The opposite foot to the mat. Take a clearing breath there. All right, beautiful people. Whenever you're ready to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to curl our toes, push ourselves up to the tabletop, and we're going back down. I don't know if that was the best thing. No, you guys are good. Just get on your backs. I'm sorry. Closing out this practice. We're going to go into bridge. So, feet, palms, soles of feet on the mat, hands to your side. The distance you want between your feet and your fingers is to slightly touch your heels. So walk your heels back until you can brush your heels with your fingertips. Beautiful, beautiful. And from here, I want you to breathe and engage your tailbone. Think about 12 o'clock. So that belly button, that tailbone, tucking it to that lower part of the belt, the lower part of the back like it was 12 o'clock. Breathe. And on your next inhale, we're going to tuck that back and push our hips up, pushing down on our heels, pushing all your weight into your heels, push those hips up. Breathe. And you can maybe get a little bit more out of that with your hips. Breathe. Pushing your heels, pushing your heels down, and slowly bring that tailbone back to 12 o'clock, releasing that back to the mat. Lower back touching it first, and then releasing that tailbone to 6 o'clock. Have a breath here, because we're going to go into it one more time. But this time when we go into it, if you have the capacity to walk your shoulders in, we're going to do that. So, when you're ready, you're going to power up those heels. Maybe even curl up your toes so that the only thing you can feel on the ground is your heels, so you can truly feel the weight. Tuck that tailbone to 12 o'clock. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, start to push those hips up. Heels down to the mat. Hips go up, 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 up. Start to walk those shoulders in as much as you can. Maybe even grasp those fingers, interlace. Push those hips up. Breathe. Maybe put those toes down on the mat and truly push that body, push your feet down to the mat and those hips up. When you're ready, you can release those shoulders. Start to release those hips. Lower back first. Beautiful. Take a breath here. When you're ready, we're going to lift this right leg up with it bent. We're going to figure four. So we're going to bring our right ankle onto our left knee. And this is a plenty. Just open up that right knee by pushing your right ankle into your left. Open up that hip and breathe. When you're ready, pick up this left foot with it bent and breathe. Bringing that right leg closer to you. Maybe even using your right hand to open up that right knee a little bit more. Pushing it out. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you can release that. And then move to the next side by picking up this left ankle and placing it on that right knee. Lift this right foot off the mat, coming into figure four, taking this left hand and pushing that left knee away. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you can release that. Okay, beautiful. We're going to go back into figure four on the opposite side. So I want you to pick up the opposite side with the left. Pick up the opposite leg and go back into figure four. Beautiful. Pick up this foot that's on the mat. Pick that up, which is my right foot. And now you're going to take your hands and grab the back of your right thigh, pulling that figure four into you even more, but also pushing that left knee out while you push that right thigh in. Beautiful. Did I explain that right?
I think wait. You said push the right thigh out while pulling the left knee in. Push the right thigh out. Okay, gotcha.
So you're gonna grasp the back of your thigh with this hand too. Wait, slow down. I'm sorry. Let me guide y'all. Let's start both of your feet on the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, come to your body. We're going to lift this right leg up and bring that right ankle to your left knee. Beautiful. Right ankle to your left knee. Beautiful. Now that left foot is going to come off the mat and stay in that right angle pose. So I want your knee parallel to your ankle. Beautiful. And now grab that right thigh by bringing it in more. And with your mind, push this right knee open. That makes sense? So you're pulling your thigh towards you, but you're pushing this to breathe. You're ready. Maybe even rotate those ankles if you're still in that posture. But when you're ready, you can release all that. Both feet to the mat slowly. And then we're gonna move to the other side by lifting this left leg and bringing that ankle to the right knee. Picking up that right foot off the ground, keeping it in a 90-degree angle. Wrapping both our hands around this right thigh, and we're gonna pull that thigh in and try to pull that left thigh away from us, our left knee away from us. Breathe, relax, rotate those ankles. Really enjoy this pose. Go in the opposite direction. Whenever you're ready, you can release that. We're almost finished, y'all. Releasing those feet to the ground. Taking a breath here. We're going to grab our right knee, pardon me. Keeping this right leg bent, knee bent, wrap your arms around that and put it into your chest. So bring that knee into your chest and wrap your arms around it. Breathe here. And we're going to slowly extend our left leg, pointing those toes out. Point, 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 point. Maybe even go in a direction, curling those feet in as if you were standing up. A flat foot. Beautiful. Rotate those ankles. Take a breath here. I want you to lift your shoulders off the mat and look at your big toe. Bringing your chin to your chest. Take a breath here. Audible exhale. One more breath. Exhale, release all that to the mat. Yes. And release your leg down to the mat to meet the left. We're going to pick up this left leg and bring it into our chest, wrapping it around, hugging it in. Breathe. Ignite those feet, tighten those glutes. Maybe lift your shoulders up, chuck your chin, take your gaze to your toes and breathe. Release that neck and those shoulders to the mat. With your breath, you can release that posture. Beautiful. We're going to go into summit. Legs are straight, as if you're standing up. Your soles are flat. We're going to inhale both of our arms up. Interlace our hands, moving with your breath. Interlace your fingers and then flip your palms open and stretch. Point those toes in the opposite direction and pull your upper torso in a different direction. Breathe. Feel that midline within your spine. Tighten, tighten, tighten. And then release. Soften those elbows. Bring your palms to your side. You guys did so good. We can close out this practice with a happy baby by bending both of those knees into your chest, grabbing your feet. And this is plenty right here. If you want to rock side to side. This is called Happy Baby. You want to stretch out one leg, stretch out that right leg while keeping the left one bent, keeping your hand on it, bring it to the side, bring it back in, stretch out the opposite, breathe. Maybe open both at the same time for happy mama and happy daddy. Beautiful. Whatever last postures you want to take, now is the time to do so. Whatever your body's calling for, whether it's legs up the wall, whatever, just listen. Maybe that was all. And I will meet y'all in Shavasana whenever you're ready. Just laying flat on your back. Legs come out, open them up like a book. Arms come out in a T, like you want a big old hug. And just breathe. You guys did amazing. This is your moment to rest. Breathe. Maybe bring yourself back to that attention you set in the beginning of class. side of the mat, whether it be your left or your right, into fetus pose, curling your knees in, using your arm to support your head. That was so beautiful. We're going to close out our practice the same way we opened it with the arm chin. So, feeling your glutes, come into a seated position. And take a clear breath. Inhaling our arms up. Palms to meet each other. Touching the head for good thoughts. The word, the mouth for good love. Bring them down to the chest. Good. Inhale for Om. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice today. The light of me truly honors a great Take your time. Take your precious time. Be gentle with yourself.